就很对不起支持我们的粉丝吧，然后就差一点。
I feel so sorry for all the fans. I feel that we're so close to that final victory.
Question is for Knight. So despite a unfortunate result for BLG today, it was an extremely successful overall year for the team. I just want to know what lessons from this World Championship will you be carrying forward into your career in 2025?
我觉得这世界赛就你把世界赛当平常比赛打就行了呗，就任何事情都是一样的，就平常心对待就行。
So I just treat Worlds as the normal matches, as nothing like really super special. I just like try my best to just perform like normally on stage.
My question is, in game one, you were able to get some really good picks early on that seemed to tilt T1 and set the tone for the rest of the match. What inspired this particular tactic? And I'm really sorry for your loss.
其实我们面对 T1 的话，我们是尽量朝着前中期进攻的阵容去选的嘛。那就是在第一把顺利赢下来之后，其实T1 也迅速做了调整。那其实我们一二三把的阵容其实都是朝着前中期去选嘛。那 T1 确实也应对得很好。
So the answer from coach was, so for our match against T1, we try our best to concentrate more on the early to mid game aggression. And after the first game, it feels like T1 got a very good adaptation as well. But I think for all the game one and number two and number three, we try our best to just put more attention to the early to mid game in our composition, and definitely T1 deal with that quite well.
Ben, they showed in the broadcast today earlier some highlights from your time in Suning Gaming as in 2020. After today's loss, does this loss continue to ignite a passion to continue playing and ultimately achieving higher goals like winning more domestic titles and international titles? 我觉得今天我是以为我们能赢的，但是我觉得比赛就是这样，有时候就是一瞬间，往往一瞬间的判断就能决定了一切吧。然后，其实我们4把、第5把都是能赢的，但是就没把握住机会吧，然后就很可惜吧。所以今天输了之后，我现在也不知道，就是反正现在挺难过的吧，也都不想说。
So I really feels like today's game is kind of winnable, but this is League of Legends. This is a competition. Every single moment matters, and every judgment can actually affect the result. And for both game 4 and 5, we feels like we got some opportunity to win, but we didn't catch it. So after the loss, I'm very sad at this moment.
So my question is for the coach regarding the fifth game. So when you collapsed on the Galio on the top side, it first looked quite good, but then the fight went not so well. What would you say was the main problem there?
因为其实我认为的是，我们的选手尽管在可能发生失误之后，其实还是很努力的再去对这个比赛，去想方设法的去赢下来嘛。那我觉得，其实在这个抓加疗的过程，可能出现了一些判断上的失误吧。但我觉得今天他们的态度跟这个积极度是特别好的。
So in my perspective, I feels like once a player they may make some mistakes, but I can still feel they try their best to put on effort into thinking about more plans to get some chances to win. So maybe for the grabbing that Galio could be a mistake for the game, but I still can see the attitude from our players. They just would like to just try their best on the stage.
To Ben, sorry about today's loss. Do you think the new format of the 2025 season will help League of Legends around the world grow?
我觉得会的。
Yeah, definitely.
To the coach, thank you for the great games today. If you could go back in time during one of the games and change only one of your decisions, what would you change?
如果论英雄层面的话，我会觉得其实， 可能我们输的3把一定都有更好的选择吧，那我就不特别去做说明了。那但我会觉得，如果能回到比赛前的话，我可能会再做更多的努力，然后让我们的选手可以在这个无论是比赛的过程中，可以有任何一个地方做得更好都行。
So if we talk about the champion choices, definitely for the 3 games we lost, there could be some better choices, better draft. So I don't have much specific changes I like to make, but maybe for the overall, I like to maybe make one changes. I'll just do more effort before today's match. I'll just put in more effort into analyzing, and maybe this can make the process better for the whole team.
Despite today's series, could we still see this BLG lineup together for the 2025 season and challenge everyone further?
我觉得，就今天这场比赛，其实对于结果来说的话是可惜的。然后，我认为我们不管整个队伍选手也好，是在这一场比赛，其实针对这一场比赛，其实真的做了非常多的努力。然后我们在游戏内容，其实我觉得也是，表现的很好吧，就是至少让我们想打出来的效果是打出来了。但是因为就 T1 打得非常好嘛，因为我们在游戏内其实不管做的一瞬间的判断还有决策，其实都会导致这场游戏的走向。怎么说呢？我希望我们整个队伍就是相信我们自己吧，因为这场输了，其实就 T1 打得很好，但是我认为我们输给了我们自己吧，然后希望能够吸取这一次的经验吧，然后也可以如果未来我们还有这个机会，或者就是我们可以朝着这个再次站在这个舞台去努力，下次的话，就我们一定会做得更好。
So to answer from our course, I think definitely based on this result, we left some regret on stage. But I must say for all the players and also the coaching team, we have put a lot of effort into this. And for the in-game contents, definitely we have shown some great in-game contents as well. We have just tried our best to showcase our talents on stage. But for T1 opponents, definitely there's such a great team. And it's really, maybe for the final, it's definitely some moments, some decisions, it's actually can have a very huge influence to the result of the whole game. And I feels like the whole team will still trust in ourselves, but just T1 they just do better. But I still feel like maybe for today's results is also for BLG we lost to ourselves. So there's so many parts that we still can learn it from. And if we have the chance to maybe do a challenge again, we will just try my best to be able to stand on such a big stage again. And for the next time you see us, definitely going to do better.
My question is to whoever wants to answer from you guys. Unfortunately, you did not make it, but you are considered one of the best teams in the world and the best team from China. So what can we expect from you in the upcoming season? And when it comes to, for example, the first international event with First Stand?
就今天打完。怎么说呢？就是对于明年的话，就希望我们能够继续加油吧。然后，因为其实我们也没有过多的去了解明年的赛事也好，还有那个，这些国际大赛的，就到底怎么样举办也好，因为我们在准备今天的比赛嘛。然后，如果打了的话，就是我们也会继续努力，然后但是能够站在这个舞台上面。
So the answer from our course. So for today, like we just finished the game, so we're not sure what's going to happen like next year, but definitely we're going to just try our best. I'm not that familiar with the upcoming international events because we just try our best to do the preparation for the grand final. But if we're able to maybe participate in it, definitely we're going to just try our best to just showcase maybe on the same stage.
Hey guys, this is actually Kang of Horizon Esports. I'm sorry for the loss and you guys have worked very hard. Leading up on that previous English question, the T1 that had won today, lost their finals back in 2022, but they came back with the same roster and won finals in 2023. And people continue to believe in them, and that's why they won well. So for each player, from the top laner to jungle to mid to AD carry to support, what kind of message would you like to send to the fans that supported you and will continue to support you coming into next year? Thank you.
那我先说，也谢谢大家，就今天就也在国内的观众也通宵为我们加油吧，但是就结果很可惜吧，就希望下次有机会能做得更好的。
So the answer from Knight was, and I'd like to give my thanks to all the fans, especially the Chinese fans, because you guys just stayed up late, like supporting us, and definitely we're going to just do better in the future. And
今天输的很可惜吧，然后我觉得大家不要懊恼，明年呢我们会回来的。
And the answer from Xun was definitely we left so many regrets on stage, but please don't be sad about that because we're going to just try our best to come back stronger.
就我们今年就是我们会吸取今年的经验吧，然后明年会在就是这种关键的时候会表现得更好。
And the answer from Alk was definitely from this journey. There's so many stuffs we can learn from it, and this is the key part. So definitely we're going to just be better and better. And
就很对不起支持我们的粉丝吧，然后就差一点。
And the answer from Bin is, I feel so sorry for all the fans. I feel that we're so close to that final victory. And
很抱歉了。
I'd like to say is I'm really sorry for all the fans.
And that will conclude the press conference with BLG.